Good afternoon, world, from Davao City. We are on our way to the Bone Collector Museum. Story is super excited. It's our first time seeing this part of the city in the sunshine. It's looking a lot better than yesterday. Sunshine always improves the appearance of everything. I think we're walking past some kind of temple or church. It's a cool shape, but it looks like they never finished painting it. Just crossing over one of the main highways here. They built this bridge to get us over to the other side. Okay, we made it in the back streets. The Bone Collector Museum. Story is a big fan of museums right now, especially ones that showcase all the things dinosaur or historical or fossil. So when she saw this was in Davao, she was very excited to come here. You looking forward to it, Story?
That's Tabitha.
That is true. They've got all kinds of bones in here. I'm excited to see what they've got. It doesn't quite look like I expected it to. Oh, Story, I can see bones already, look.
Goodness, Mummy, come here.
Can you see it?
I can see bones.
Here we go, the bones are already on display. Ooh, here we go. The Bone Collector Museum.
Really excited because we just saw some outside. It was in like a window. It was really exciting. I can't wait to see it. I was not sure what kind of animal it was.
Even here in the entranceway, that is actually a type of cat. Yeah,
Actually,
can you read that? It says civet cat. This is, do you know?
There it is.
I'll tell you a fact about this story.
What?
They eat coffee beans
What?
and poo them out, and then people grab them and they sell
Oh
them.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Look, I found one of those.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, but it was small, much smaller than that. It's really dangerous.
Look at that snake. You don't really think of cobras and snakes as having bones. Of course they do.
No, that's actually not a snake.
That's a cobra, like a Philippine cobra. So we were told that we're not actually allowed to make a proper video here at the Bone Collector Museum. They did let us take a few shots and a few photographs to document our time here, and it is really cool. To be honest, I can't believe a place like this exists in such a place. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was, but it was super interesting. They had so many different animals we did not expect to see preserved in this way, and the way that it was explained to us, how they do the taxidermy, how they rot the flesh of the animals that have been donated in a different warehouse, and they keep the smell away so that they can actually preserve these bones for people to see in the most ethical way possible, was super interesting. And we saw some animals that you would have no clue actually what they were, because when you see them in bone form they look totally different. Standing next to a brown bear or standing next to a lion's skeleton, and you can see how big the actual scale of that creature is compared to a domestic cat, was really cool. And then when they took us upstairs to see the underwater section, and there's again a huge whale above us all, and it's like going to the Natural History Museum but in the back streets of Davao. What a cool little discovery. So we've just left the Bone Collector Museum and we are walking streets back to our hotel now. I was just saying to Sacha how it feels very different here. It's got much more kind of local vibe, like from our days when we were traveling in India and traveling in Burma. I get the same kind of feeling walking through the streets here. It's good for Story to experience this as well, so we can just get used to walking around. When Sacha and I did our round the world trip when we were in our early 20s, we walked everywhere. We didn't take taxis, we didn't take tricycles, we just walked. And you definitely get that feeling, and I feel like it's a reminder of that time now, doing this. The smells and the smokiness, and just like being closer to what it's actually like to live here at street level.
We did actually pick up some souvenirs, didn't we, Story? Story chose some dig kits. She got a dig kit and a model kit to build a, what one did you pick? A Tyrannosaurus?
Yeah.
A dinosaur model to make.
I even got a crocodile tooth.
You got a crocodile tooth, you did. So to get a free crocodile tooth. You just had to subscribe to their YouTube channel and like their Facebook page, which we done there and then Story got to pick her own crocodile tooth. It was very cool, and I was really impressed with it. It was much better than I thought it was going to be. It was really educational. Story asked loads of questions as we were going around to the guide, RJ, and it was just really, really good. Good suggestion, Story. This is something Story wanted to do, wasn't it? Yeah, and we all enjoyed it. Really, really cool place.
Actually, today I'm going to show you what I bought. And there's actually a lot of stuff. Like, I'm not sure how many. I'll count when I show you. Okay, this is actually a fossilized, but it's not actually real, it's actually plastic. And it's a fossilized T-Rex, but it's plastic bones, and he can actually move his jaw and his arms. He can move everything. Open his jaw. I had to build it actually. This is actually what it looks like, and it can do that. It can do this. It can even move his feet. It can't move anything else, but it's really cool. I really like it. I actually wished for one of these. I've seen these in my programs, and I never actually bought one. So now I finally got one of these. It's really realistic. It looks like real dinosaur fossils, but like a tiny raptor one. What else did this come with? It's this. Oh no, that's not it. That's not a part of it. This is what it came in when it was just like all broke. When it was just like all apart, and this is just the instructions inside, and we took it out and made it, and then we made this, and then we put it back in, and then I was thinking about putting something else in here. It's another container. I'll take the instructions out and then put something else in there, and this is how it opens. You twist it. I did this hard. You twist it like that. And then you can put stuff in a tube and then put it back on. And then there, you have some. I can close it now. Now, I enjoyed the Button Collector Museum. Actually, this is where all of this stuff came from. And now I'm going to show you the other stuff, and I've actually also got this, and this is a T-Rex too. I've got 3 of them. This is a Diplodocus, this is a Tyrannosaurus, and this is a Triceratops. This. There are 3 for 100 pesos, and so a Tyrannosaurus, a Diplodocus, and 1 Triceratops. And this is what's special about them. If you put them under a pillow or the blankets, they actually glow in the dark. It's actually really cool because I've never had a dinosaur that glows in the dark. And I've also got this dig thing. You dig with a brush and this. So you have this, and it has 2 ends, and you have a brush. So you do this, kind of like this, and if you need a little bit of help, you just do this. Do they look like Tyrannosaurus footprints or a raptor? What kind of dinosaur do you think this is? Actually, here's another bit about this. This is actually a tooth of a crocodile. Is a salt crocodile or a freshwater crocodile? I'm not sure actually. Saltwater crocodile. And I kind of like it because it's kind of like this, and it's a crocodile tooth. And here's a fact about an alligator, between an alligator and a crocodile. Crocodiles have a V-shaped nose, and alligators have a U-shaped nose. So that's the difference of them. So if you see a U-shaped crocodile, that's actually an alligator. If you see a V-shape, that's a crocodile. And this is the last thing I got, and it's a lizard magnet. And it says, the Bone Collector Museum, and for some reason they made INC, and then it says Davao City, and that is where we are now. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and see you tomorrow. And this is what came in my excavation kit. Brachiosaurus! Wrong. It's actually a green Brachiosaurus. And I got the other one, and it's not glow in the dark because it's green. Ball. Ball.